Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires. And I was doing research on my DVD book. I actually have the collection. Look at this shit. But anyway, it's a double-sided disc, right? And this was the Region 1 release, actually. They released the uncut version with the prelogue and the extra talking scenes and the stupid American edit version. Now, actually, first time I saw this movie was on television, and they did a lot of Mozziak, if you know what I mean. Chinese titties. But, let me put this down. And plus, what this disc does also had a narration by Peter Cushing doing a narration version of Seven Golden Vampire. Really good stuff, by the way. You know, definitely got to check it out. I went on Amazon and see if they're still selling it. It's pretty pricey though, you know. Okay, but don't get the wrong idea that I like it. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what I like about it. The movie starts out. This is the uncut version I'm talking about. The movie starts out with this monk traveling to Transylvania, and this is the uncut version. He visits Dracula and told Dracula that, you know, his town needs power back. The vampires are weak, you know, and he wanted Dracula's help. So Dracula kind of used him, and Dracula said, you know what? I want to get out of this tomb. I'm going to use your body to get out of this tomb. So he transformed himself into the monk Dracula. And he walks out, and then after that you got a story Peter Cushing in China, talking in the university, telling people about vampires, that they are real, and the Chinese students, they want to believe in it, except for one student. And then you also got Van Helsing's son, who's also in China, with his dad. And he met this beautiful blonde chick, Julia Ning, I think they call her. Very hot chick, by the way. I think even though she died now, I bet she was hot before she was dead. Forget about it. She's hot, Julie Ning. Hey, I love my older women, man. Fuck it, older women are sexy to me. Damn it. Anyway, let me just say that one time, guys. Come on, if you have a chance with Barbara Steele, won't you? Did she die? I'm not sure. Barbara Steele. Well, whatever. She was old too. I saw pictures of her when she was old. Anyway, let's get to the point. The Seven Golden Vampires, pretty much the last Chinese student that paid attention to Van Helsing's conversation about his lecture about vampires. He comes into his home and told him that, hey, I'm the grandfather of the farmer you talked about in your class. And he showed him proof of the golden medallion of the bat, you know. And then you got Van Helsing, his son, and you got the woman, Julia Ing, who's like a rich lady who inherited money from her dead husband to finance the trip. So him and the Chinese student, his brother and sister, went off to the trip to that town where the Seven Golden Vampires resides and attacking innocent people. And they come across obstacles like bandits. They come across the Seven Golden Vampires when they want to get the medallion, you know, and they finally come to the town, and they find the vampires off to protect the town, because the Seven Golden Vampires, they like to kidnap women in the village, and then drain their blood in a platform thing, you know, like a circular platform with blood boiling in the middle. But anyway, the warriors fight off the vampires, and they fight off the zombie skeletons. The zombie skeletons to me were much more scarier than the Seven Golden Vampires, because they would like hop in and play that music, that eerie music, like grasshopper eerie music, like, it was some shit. And they start walking with a tooth fork and the pitchfork with the skeleton mask, and the colorful, the lighting in that was really good, man. So even though the Seven Golden Vampire was not scary, and they were getting their ass kicked by the humans too. At the end of the movie, they were getting their ass kicked, but it was the army skeletons that was stopping the whole situation mostly. You know, they had backup. But I was kind of mad at this movie a little bit. I'm going to tell you why, because it's like they developed the characters so much that, you know, of course, you know, some people are going to die too, you know, but it was like, to me, the love story, like the interest of love story between the lead Chinese hero and Julia Ing's character, the blonde lady, it's like they had that development of like a love, like a relationship type of thing. So I was kind of mad when I saw that, like when she became a vampire and she bit him, and they both had to kill, and he killed himself for her. I was kind of mad, yo. I was like, man, what the fuck? Because he was about to become a vampire too, but still, they both died. I didn't like that, and especially when the vampire just bit the woman, and the townspeople finally just came out of nowhere and killed the fucking vampire and bit Julia Ing's character. That kind of pissed me off. Now you guys showed up. Like, what happened before that? You know, I was kind of mad. You know, I know it's only a movie, but still, when you get taken into the characters and stuff, you be mad when something sad happens to them. And Peter Cushing was fighting with fire, you know, killing the zombie skeletons, while his son was doing some boxing. You know, the woman, the Chinese warrior woman gets kidnapped by that one vampire, and then he comes in, you know, save the girl. Van Helsing comes in and save the day too. And then when he was about to walk out, he saw the monk that Dracula possessed. Dracula comes out in the open as the monk forms. That's how Van Helsing, you know, calling him out. And then Van Helsing realized that was his voice. So he battled Dracula now in his true form. Killed Dracula with the stick, like the middle stick, like. And then Dracula just died just like that. Let me just say the Dracula in this one is not Christopher Lee Dracula. It was another person playing Dracula. And you, even in the uncut version or the edited version, it doesn't matter which one you watch for this one. It's like you really don't see Dracula's true form in this one. You know, you don't see him mainly like in the beginning and in the aftermath only. You know, like the ending. This movie, okay, I admit I enjoy this movie, but at the same time, I admit I was kind of disappointed too. So I'm not gonna lie, I said like, hey, I fully like it. But you know, what movies we see today these days, you know what? You kind of enjoy the classics, you know. Which in my case, I always do though. And you can check my past blogs on some crazy shit I talked about in the past.